have a question with regards to the fear. You did mention the person who cook energies will get into the food. Now, let's say we go to a restaurant. Of course, we do not know who cooks it and all that. But what if we offer prayers to the food, also to the person who cooked the food? We just express our gratitude. Will that change the vibration of the food that we consume?
Given a choice, you should avoid those kind of foods. Why to go to a restaurant knowing that the energy is served is just a business energy? It's a transaction. So the restaurant, they don't start it out of service. There is no gratitude energy, and you don't know how the workers are treated, whether they are properly paid or not. And even they are well paid, you don't know what is the state of mind the person who is cooking at that time. Okay, so the impact is already there. The negative impact is there. But your question is, so given a choice, don't eat outside. But if you have to eat outside, then eat fruits, take juices. So the fresh fruits, juices, if you have to eat outside, this is the best choice. But if you ask as a third option, no, I really feel like eating outside. I like a particular restaurant, I like a particular dish, I really feel like eating outside. If that is a scenario, or there is an emergency, you have to eat. You are traveling, extensively traveling, and you have to eat. What should I do? Yes, you can minimize the damage. You can minimize the damage when you eat by hands. When you're eating by hands, that's the culture in India. That when you eat the hands, you give your own energy to the food. So you eat by hands, and yes, you can make a prayer and send gratitude energy. There will be some impact, but it won't be completely negated because the damage is already done. So better to avoid it. The more subtle you are, the more sensitive you are in this spiritual journey, the impact will be greater. Suppose if you are not a meditator, you are not sensitive, then you won't even notice that impact. But as you meditate and as you practice more and more mindfulness, and as you are practicing more silence, then you become more sensitive. So the more sensitive you become, the more it impacts you. So for your question, the answer is better to avoid. If there is no other choice, you have to eat outside, then as an alternative, take fruits and juices and salads. Avoid cooked food. That is the second. No, but still there is an emergency, I have to eat. Then yes, there is a negative impact, but you can minimize to a small extent. You can minimize to a small extent when you make prayers and send some gratitude energy. I would like to share an experience of my own. So once one of my friends, an acquaintance who I met her in Australia, she is a spiritual person, and she does a lot of spiritual activities. So she came to Singapore and to visit me for a weekend. So then we went to one of the hawker centers nearby, and we were ordering. There is a place where they sell without onion, without garlic, vegetarian food. So I was going and ordering there, and I was surprised. She ordered something else. She ordered meat. I was so wonderstruck. How come, a person who speaks always about love, every word she speaks is love, 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 oneness, oneness. I was so surprised, like she orders this. It was a shock for me. I thought she is vegetarian. So then I asked, how is that, you speak about love, you speak about spirituality, you speak about all this amazing things of the heart, heart vibrations. And how can you eat this bloody food? How can you eat the food of pain and suffering? Then she says, yes, I'm totally aware. The animals go through a lot of pain. I'm totally aware. That's why before I eat, I always bless my food. This is how the mind is very, very cunning. The truth is simple and straightforward. Your being knows the truth. But your mind always takes you round and round. I hope you got the answer.